Relational leaders. Yeah, I just wanted to share a little concept here that that kind of crept up in a recent coaching conversation. And it's really this concept of fear of success, and it crept into one of our clients' situations. He's part of our boardroom, and over the past 6 months, he's seen some exponential growth in his business just by doing some of the things that we talk about here. And he's building a referral based business. And at a recent conference that he was at, he just simply had an amazing interaction with an individual who he'd known for a while. But the individual approached him and said, "Man, I've been watching what you're doing, and we need to talk." And so my client went ahead and said, "Go ahead," and went ahead and scheduled an appointment. But as soon as he scheduled the appointment, this fear of success started to creep in because the individual who wanted to set a time with him had told him, "We need you to be our nationwide provider for your service." And it just really, so the fear of success started to creep in. And this individual just really started to think about all the things that could happen if this came to fruition. And it created a degree of anxiety or some concerns. So one of the exercises that he found useful was literally just taking a piece of paper and writing all of his concerns on that of things that what ifs. So he just took the what ifs and started to spell them out. And we encouraged him to do that. And then during that process, we said, once you get them all out on a piece of paper, what I want you to do is I want you to simply go to the top of that piece of paper and I want you to cross out the what ifs and say, even if this happens, even if this happens, how are you going to respond even if you get overwhelmed with new orders? What happens if you drop the ball on something? What happens, how are you going to respond? And it took him to a different phase and said, well, this is how I would handle this, and this is how I would handle this, even if this happens. So the key component is he was looking at the two choices, and he says he got stuck in what ifs, and it paralyzed him. But when he started taking a look at the even if, it started to energize him, and he knew what actions to take. So it freed him up to actually pursue this relationship with some abandonment of, with pursuing it wholeheartedly with a reckless abandonment and leaning into it in a good way versus being paralyzed by an opportunity because he didn't know how he was going to handle it. So anyway, I hope you find that an encouragement, because just realize there is a true thing such as fear of success. And if you need some information on that, there's a book by a guy by the name of Gay Hendricks who wrote a great book. And it's really something called an upper limit challenge. And so if you're looking for ways to break through, there's another resource for you. But in the meantime, if you need help, please let me know. I am here to help. All right. Look forward to talking to you soon.